Now, something I want to show you guys with Manus is the ability to be able to connect, okay? Connect. So this is kind of like what this guide is going to be about, but Manus can connect so many different apps. And I just tried this where I've connected Manus with Google Calendar and then my Gmail. So my Gmail for our business that gets all our leads for like the cleaning business, and then a Google Calendar just so it can see all the different calls that have been made with and match those with the Gmail. What's even crazier, and I want you guys to really see this, and this is where Manus can get, is in this integration. So you go to settings, integrations, and then you're gonna see right here Telegram. So you just go in, you are able to just download. Obviously, you have to download Telegram on your phone, and you put it right here, Telegram. And I'm gonna show you guys what this looks like. What I ended up doing was I took my phone and I asked Manus to do this. This is exactly, and I'll show you guys what this looks like. So you could pretty much have an agent like Manus on your phone, and I said, go into my email, okay, and look at all the leads that came in, analyze why many went cold, why they didn't convert, and how we may be able to reach out to get them interested in our service. Give a full list to all the cleaning business leads, write a personalized email for each one. And then it started doing it. You'll see it says, oh, it's going to take 10 to 15 minutes. It tried flagging some stuff like 2 minutes later. It said the initial pull grabbed these emails. I'm going to clean this up, filter out the noise, keep only the real leads, people actually inquired about cleaning services or submitted forms, and rewrite personal emails. So I was writing this on my phone using Telegram. So I just wrote it. So this now becomes like your agent that connects directly to your Manus account, and you can work from your phone. Okay. And then boom, it actually pulled my email or my inbox. 47 real cleaning business leads were identified after filtering out all the system notifications. So I went in, took these, and then as I open up this PDF report, it goes through and it extracted all the cleaning businesses, the information, name, number, when we reached out, and then it wrote a personalized message for every single one. So this is the power of, again, Manus. And when I have crazy ideas and I want to ask Manus and I'm on the go, this is where it's going to be on your phone. And I wanted to show you guys just the power of this and what it could do. I think this is a good use case to start allowing it to talk and look at my leads. I can even say, hey, look at all my unread emails that came for the day. Can you go in, create emails and respond to them based on their needs or whatever? And then it'll probably go in, it'll send me this PDF, and then eventually I could just tell it to go and reply and just automate that. That is what Manus does. And if you guys can at least start with, again, real use cases, super cool how you can make this an agent on your phone using Telegram and just downloading the app. I believe you can just get the app on Manus, but man, it's so cool to just talk to it on Telegram and just allow it to do what it does. And then it just connects directly to your Manus account. And then you can just see it on desktop. Okay, so here's the first use case for Manus. I wanted to create a daily go high level update. Okay, I wanted to pretty much update me daily as like a report of anything new that eventually I want to make it where it sticks out. So I said, you're a daily research agent for my marketing agency that helps cleaning businesses. We use Go High Level as a CRM. I want to be on top of the newest features that are relevant to our snapshot and day-to-day operations. We run a white label for all our clients, manage their accounts as support. I want a daily report. I believe this is the updates where they are doing. And then I put the Go High Level change log. And then they also launched their new labs for testing. So I was like, hey, give me different tech stacks and workflow options that I can choose from. Manus was thinking. I even added the Facebook group. This is the official Go High Level Facebook group that you can pull from. And imagine this, Meta bought Manus, so it's doing research also in the Facebook group, right? Meta has access to that data. It goes through it, and then it gives me this dashboard, which is a really cool dashboard. Actually, if I show you guys, so this was like for the day, major releases 13, 2 lab features, 5 tech stack options, and 100% actual insights. And the tech stack option is actually, it gave me this daily monitoring tech stack. So from the least expensive, which is $0 to $20, pros, cons, it's telling me an RSS plus email, which can literally do this, zero coding, extremely low. So it gave me options, okay? The Zapier one, the Make, the NAN. So this is just like if I want daily reports, this is the tech stack that this can do. Again, Manus researched all this. It gave me the live labs updates. So email beta, this came out then. Rentals calendar, this came out then. So again, I'm looking at this and it's just like a simple way that might be relevant. And I can even ask it to give me just relevancy around how our use cases to help with my snapshots, the cleaning businesses, highlight those specifically, and then latest features, boom. Because high level is coming out with a lot of new stuff. I want to also make sure that it's actually the use case is relevant, right? Import email templates with AI. So yeah, this is super cool. This was the first use case that I wanted, was to see how I could do a daily research report. So if you need a report for something, you give it context, ask it what you want, your end result, and it ends up popping this out. And by the way, y'all, this is all on just the free one. I can only imagine what the paid version does. So this is the first use case of using Manus, being a daily research report tool. And then what does the tech stack look like? Second use case for Manus was seeing if it can help me just give me another perspective for my agency, right? Offer marketing as far as like emails. So I just kind of gave it context. I'm an AI automation agency specialized for cleaning businesses. Here's my YouTube channel. I want to be the go-to expert in the cleaning industry. I'm working with residential house cleaners. Want to branch out to other cleaners in the future. We do SEO, marketing, Google Ads. We're a full stack marketing company. Here's my landing page. And then I asked it two things: brainstorm a few offers I can sell to a local service business that needs help today. Browse a lot of the cleaning business owners are looking for, and then create a high converting landing page for my call funnel. And then the last one is create an email marketing campaign once they opt into the 7-day follow-up. So it did that. It created this, right? Turn leads into loyal clients, right? Gave me this. So it kind of just set me up, and I was like, okay, this is cool, right? Just a simple one-page funnel. Obviously, this can be a lot more optimized, but it gives me ideas. That was the whole point. So it created a quote-unquote high-converting funnel. It gave me some offer ideas, okay? It gave me a 7-day marketing campaign. So if I go in, like after somebody opts in, this is my 7-day email marketing campaign, which actually those are, I read them and they're pretty good. I can go ahead and just simplify them, make them sharper, more to my brand, but they're pretty good as far as like the framework. And then I also asked it, and that was the thing. Next steps to conversions: connect your CRM, right? Integrate the landing page with Go High Level, add video testimonies, create a lead magnet, cleaning business automation audit, mention email one as an interactive poll. So really, really cool just to see it. And look, it even gave me the emails, right? Your free cleaning business audit day one. Thanks for applying to work with us. I'm RC. Does this. Click here to get your free audit. This is in a sales pitch. So this is really cool. And I thought this was a pretty good 7-day email sequence. So the next thing I asked Manus to do is kind of just do a research, give me some ideas, and it did give me some ideas that I can implement. Just another version and another view. I need another point of view sometimes because we're in the day to day. So this is another thing I asked Manus to do, is to resharpen, revamp, or even give me another perspective when it came to the AI automation agency for cleaning businesses. The third thing that I asked Manus to build was a centralized dashboard. Okay, I think everyone that runs marketing, companies, businesses, they need dashboards. So I gave it context. Hey, I'm running a marketing company for local services. We've been trying to learn how to report our clients, the issue, several softwares, and several sources of the truth. So I gave them all the softwares we use or what clients would use. I talked about Hyros too, another AI tracking. And then I saw Windsor. I said, what are some of the ways to be able to have a centralized dashboard? Can you give me a few options? So if you look here, this is Manus just giving us a really cool visual and dashboard. So again, I'm looking for a dashboard builder. It gives us the Google Looker Studio, Windsor AI, what it can connect, what it cannot. So it looks like none of these can connect, for example, Hyros, but this one can. Custom data warehouse, BigQuery, Snowflake, custom API integrations, high cost, complex, low cost, simple. So it's cool because it gives us the difficulty of how to be able to push it together. Free but moderate. Like Google Looker Studio is not easy to create stuff. But yeah, I like how this is a comparison dashboard and it's a visual. If you're a visual learner, that's another thing that Manus is great at. So I asked it to help me with building a dashboard. And this might be something, again, that's in the project list for us. And we can keep asking Manus. And then look, if it even has suggested follow-ups, make the process we used here into a reusable skill with Skill Creator, generate downloadable PDF comparisons with Matrix. create a new detail page for Looker Studio with a step-by-step guide and cost breakdown. So that would probably be if I'm going to go the Looker Studio route, boom, it builds this. So really, really cool. The third use case that I see is like building dashboards and then how to find the right tech stack to be able to build these dashboards so that we could track KPIs and really help the business when it comes to analytics. The fourth use case for Manus is lead gen. So I was just curious of what a cold email marketing agency would look like to get lead gen for my agency. And I used, again, we help local cleaning businesses. Here's my YouTube. I'm thinking of doing cold outreach. I've seen softwares like Apollo.io, Instantly, ListKit, Smartly, Lemlist. And then I just ask questions. Is cold email outreach the best way? What's another route to go? If cold outreach is the best way, if cold email outreach is the best way, can you give me a step-by-step full detailed plan on how to start? List each step in detail. Speak to me as if I'm a third grader learning this. What emails do I purchase? What emails do I need to warm up? Softwares, how much it's going to cost? Give me as much options as possible to let this grow and learn. And then, boom, it built me a PDF. It gave it to me in another visual. So it started showing like, oh, instead of just emails, here's other channels, LinkedIn, Facebook ads, partnerships, so other ways to get leads. And then is cold email the best way? Why, right? Selling me on that. 6-step cold email setup guide, super simple, buy your secret. Email addresses, set up your inboxes, warm them up, find your list, write your message, send and track. So really, really cool. And then even this cold email calculator, look, it's live, number of domains, how much it's going to cost me monthly to run with the number of domains, and then the number of inboxes, right? So it's just really, again, really, really cool what it's giving me. And then it's already showing me leads or Apollo.io, Instantly.ai. So it factors those in the monthly cost. Again, really, really cool, super interactive. And then other growth channels, right? YouTube, SEO, audits, partnerships. So yeah, if you're trying to look for a lead generation option, you can even ask Manus, like, what is the best lead generation for this? Here's my agency. Here's what I do. And just say, what is the best? I want to get leads. Show me what's the best way to do it. And then let Manus just do the work. So lead generation is another use case for Manus when you're researching. The fifth and last use case that I'm going to be showing you guys is like a content ecosystem. So I wanted to build like a social media command center, like a dashboard. So I asked it for a dashboard, and the dashboard was mainly just so I can just really learn how to see all my stats. And then it started showing me how to do a dashboard. I can start even asking, I'll even ask it how to do a content. So I want to do content for this and do research for these. So let me actually just type this down and I'm going to show you guys. So this is a content ecosystem. I wanted to build a dashboard. It was a little complex when I was looking into it. I said, okay, like a command center, because I have to do all these social media APIs, and it even researched all the APIs. But what if I asked to build me a content ecosystem for a 30-day game plan and to do research from all the best people in the cleaning industry? So I want to build a 30-day content system for my marketing company that helps local cleaning businesses grow with AI automations, AI marketing systems. We help them grow with Google Ads, local SEO, and social media. Build the GHL systems and help them get in market. Research the top 5 to 10 in my space, what they do, and give me a 30-day content. So it's very general how I did it, like 30-day content game plan. I didn't say any specific platform. So let's just see what it pushes out and the ideas. I should even put like give me the best hooks. But I want to go general on this just to show you guys the power of Manus. Awesome. So this is what it gave me. And I think this is a good start, especially for just kind of going a little general. But again, it gave us a PDF, a detailed 30-day calendar. So what to post every day. Behind the scenes, your team building a custom GHL snapshot for a new client. That's actually a great idea. Show how one client was losing 40% of leads to missed calls, a case study. Stop using spreadsheets, the chaos of manual tracking versus a central CRM. So yeah, these are great ideas, right? Again, for what it is. And then it tells us like the type of format, based on the platform. I didn't even give it, and it also gives us the type of format based on the platform. I didn't even give it any specific. I just wanted to see what it was going to push out. And then it also says this: research top competitors in the cleaning business marketing and AI automation space. These people, which Service Flow, I actually haven't heard of them. I should probably look them up. But again, Manus is like your research friend. So I think the best use case. So yeah, one of these use cases for leveraging Manus would be creating a content ecosystem, allow it to do its research. It even told me here, create a presentation script for the 30-day content game plan, generate slides for a 30-day content game plan, develop a web page based on the 30-day content game plan. So it goes more visual so you guys can kind of see. But a content ecosystem, I think Manus is a great way to research your competitors, what's working out there, and then driving that to be relevant to you and your business and your day-to-day. Thanks y'all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. This was a very fruitful video, just the use cases, and I'm going to be building off this. This is just like the level 1 of what you can use Manus for, to actually build it as an autonomous AI agent and do agentic workflows and actually think for itself. I think there's so much to it. So continue to follow the journey. Thanks so much. I'll put more information in the description. Check those resources out. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.